Good morning, everybody. Good morning. A very good morning to everybody. Welcome to the opening bell. I'm Ashley Reeve here, guys. We're about to get into this morning's session. Before we get started, remember, guys, the information we discuss in this video is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. Let's get straight into today's opening bell, ladies and gentlemen. Just some fundamentals for the guys so they do know what's happening on our side here, guys. We have some news on the yen. We have some news on the dollar. We have some news on the gold, the New Zealand dollar as well. But let's maybe start with the gold price here this morning. All right, so let's get it started. So what happened, guys? Gold is around the $4,190 per ounce. Investors are waiting for the Fed decision and economic projections. And the impact is that if the Fed cuts those rates, which is what we're looking for, which has been mentioned, gold usually reacts positively. China is continuing to buy gold. Excuse me. It's a 13th month in a row, actually. And this is supporting prices long term. So with regards to where we are, more from an intraday perspective, you can see we are at a very, critical support area. I mentioned to the guys in the review meeting this morning, the market review meeting, that gold is at a very peculiar support right now. What's happened is we've ascended to the upside. This is a correction that you see right there. And there is a possibility that this correction could extend further to the downside around 4109.61. But we need some stronger follow through here because essentially gold is bullish. And because gold is bullish, I beg your pardon, because gold is bullish, this correction needs some stronger follow through to the downside. And, we don't really have a structure at this moment in time. Price is just moving sideways. Although price has created a low and what seems to be a lower low, it's not actually. So we're really looking for some more structure here. If price does dip down a little bit further and gives us a close at the bottom here, we might just get that extension to the downside. Besides that, we are still bullish on gold at the moment. But I will be in the trading room this afternoon for us to go further into that one over there. We also have the New Zealand dollar, to the US dollar. The New Zealand dollar stayed strong at around 57 cents there, guys. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand recently cut those rates by 25 basis points. That's 0.25%, but signaled it probably won't cut again soon. And there's only a 20% chance of another cut next year. So inflation is easing and the economy is improving. And the impact that this has had, as we can see over here, markets believe that the next move could be a rate hike. This then obviously means that this will obviously strengthen the New Zealand dollar. However, this is only late in 2026. All right. So a weaker US dollar also helps boost the NZD. We're going to see what happens today. We are pretty bullish on this one here. We have just come off from a very strong support right there. You can see it. This is a support area that has given us the impulse to the upside. And so we're waiting to see what happens at this resistance. There's a bit of a resistance or rejection at the moment. From what it looks like, we could first proceed to the downside. One more push to the downside, and then we possibly push up. But, let's stay tuned for this one. This is a very nice trade, though. From 57 to 59 is what we're looking at. And hopefully we can get another push today. We'll see you in the trading room at 2 o'clock, so you better be there. And then, obviously, guys, we want to also look at the Euro USD. We're seeing a resistance pan out here as well. We're just waiting for price to really give us some more follow through at that resistance. A break of that trend line to the upside is going to be phenomenal for us. That means we have a fresh high, a new move, a new impulse. And then we're obviously looking to take it to, or at least to the entry of that 1.18485. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Euro USD trade as well at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We'll also be looking at many of the cryptos, guys. We're seeing a bit of a rise there with some of them. We'll be going into a bit more detail with them. And then don't forget the US stock futures there, guys. Look at the US 30, look at the S&P 500. The futures did move a little bit higher. President Trump approved NVIDIA to sell chips, to China again. That's the H200 model. NVIDIA jumped over 2% after hours, and you'll see, we've mentioned this before, we're still seeing upside with NVIDIA. The impact this has had, guys, strong boost to the tech sector, and markets are still watching the Fed's rate decision, even though that's happened. But we'll be checking that out later at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so make sure that you are there with us, guys. We're looking forward to seeing you guys later on. Remember, we have our sessions, guys. That is at 10 o'clock. We have our private session, and that's on the FX side, as well as 3:30 and 1800 hours or 6 o'clock this evening. And then don't forget our crypto beginner sessions, Mondays to Fridays. Please reach out to our support team. They will identify and give you the Zoom ID links. That's absolutely free as well. We go for about 15 to 20 minutes every Mondays to Fridays. That's our beginners. We've noticed there's a big vacuum in the educational space as far as crypto is concerned, and obviously being the most trusted broker, not only Africa but globally, guys. We're looking at that kind of target, is that we are obviously positioning ourselves to come into that vacuum and help our guys understand what's happening. So join us. That's 11:30 a.m. That's Mondays to Fridays, and that's at 1 o'clock as well. So it's 2 sessions, 2 beginner sessions. We're starting off for now absolutely free. That's 11:30. That's there's another one at 1300 hours. That's 1 o'clock. That's Mondays to Fridays via Zoom. Make sure you get in touch with your account manager if you'd like to get into that. The beginners for cryptocurrency. All right, have a good one. See you guys in the other sessions, and obviously at 2 o'clock as well with the trading or the live trading room. Guys, if you'd like to open up an account with us, for the guys that are not in the family yet, www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. If you are already a TD Markets member, an account holder, just reach out to our support team there. They'll assist you if you need to retrieve any of your details on your accounts. They're right there to assist you. All right, so that's it from me this morning with the opening bell for the 9th of December, steamrolling through December once again. We'll see you guys very soon. Have a good one. This is Ashley Reeve, guys, and I'm really checking out this morning. Ciao.